How you're making me do this. I hate you for it. I hate you.
Actually, Paul, funnily enough.
Oh, now it's Vault now? Man, all of you are fucking terrible. I hate every single one of you. I'm kidding. Or am I? You'll never know. This would be very awkward if this will be the clip that I have to send to you. Yeah, you go on. Now you get on there. You get up there, man. Yeah, you do that. You swipe all the way to the right, then to the left, and then right to the dash pad. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you fucking idiot. I love the fact we just know. We knew that. We shared a brain cell, Typho. I'm so proud.
Thank you, bro. It's a pleasure. I'm posting that. Be like, God, is that?
Yeah, I could give you the video.
Well, lads and other people, what's the crack? It's your main man Typho. Don't remember the last time I uploaded a video. Haven't really checked my YouTube analytics. All that I know is that people don't like Ultra Turles and Dragon Ball Legends because I lost like a lot of subscribers or something. I counted like 10 or something. That's just good shit, man. Unfortunately, there will probably be a combination of different like games for gameplay as I talk, because there's obviously a lot to cover, and that's why I put rapid recap in the title. So I hope you don't mind. Hope you aren't here to expect some kind of trash talk of random players, because of course there are obviously so many candidates for that title or a segment. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think the game is the issue right now. The stupid people on there, that's inevitable. At least if we had a bit of balance in the game, we'd be able to somehow combat them. However, there's obviously a new character right now, and you will see from my gameplay just how fucking broken this character is. But first, before this broken character, we'll have to talk to you about other broken characters and other things that have happened in Speed Battle, because we've had a lot happen in the time that I haven't uploaded, so let's get down to some business. I've actually come up with the wild idea to record some like racism party match with bots on my own, just to fill out like gaps in this video, because I have a heap of Dragon Ball Legends gameplay, but I don't think people want to see all that, so I don't think I'm going to like shove that in this video. But there is so much crap, man, in Speed Battle that we need to talk about. So of course, there was like an invincibility buff for a while, right? Now, this was whenever dragons were still running the show, man. Other characters that released at the time were practically irrelevant. But they buffed invincibility, which put like Linebacker Omega and like Vector and Paladin Amy and all these other characters back on the effective list. Characters that you could reliably pick and get good results, because Dragonclaw Tails and Dragonfire Sonic were just running the show, man. A lot of people will speak of this, but Prime Colonel was like a nightmare to race, and that guy wasn't even playing with sound, and he could still wreck everybody. So I think that just goes to show you how dangerous the dragon characters were whenever they came out. They've barely been touched, man, since, like, and there was obviously a recent balance change which reduced the speed of both their boosts. I don't think it was hella noticeable though, and we cannot ignore what happened in the last 3 months, man. We got a new character. They went by the name of Extreme Gear Sonic, which came from the spin-off game Sonic Riders. And I think this season was one of the seasons where a lot of people realised that this game was going down a really bad path. And obviously, near the latter half of the year, HARDlight love to make really powerful characters going into the following year. And then, like, the start of the year is always normally fucking mid. But this year, I guess, you had the dragons. But everything before that and after that, man, I mean, you could say Surge was really good too. Like, but we obviously have a way better Surge than that now. But Extreme Gear Sonic was like this insane evolved form of Werehog, man, where his projectile launched him to insane speeds. His tornado also gave him a mini boost, and other characters that had extreme gears, such as like the Babylon Rogues or their summertime skins, were able to go through this trap, and they would get like a minor speed boost. And I could be wrong on that, whether the Babylon Rogues get it, but they do sure as hell get his boost, which was called Pit Stop, which would put a pit stop in front of him in whatever lane you're in, and if you run into it, you get a speed boost. However, due to you placing it in front of you and you don't get it right away, you could pick up an item box and pick up another pit stop. So you could imagine the potential speed limits that you could be breaking with this character, man. People got really high speeds with it, got insane leads with it. Nothing could compete with this character. It was meta breaking. It was so strong. In fact, I think Ricky set a new record last. He set the new record of like 73.05 or something like that there. And it's safe to say I don't think anybody's ever going to hit that ever again. Maybe they will, but right now with the meta that we have after EGS, now he got absolutely torn to shreds his speed got cut massively. Like, I'd say it was like a 90% reduction. Like, he's so useless now. And inclusive of that, there was like an ice bug added, man, whenever they added Detective Vector, who was kind of irrelevant anyway, in fairness, I'm not going to lie to you. But he had this trap which puts other characters in a cage, and it was like basically a freeze effect. However, whenever you ran into an obstacle, the freeze effect would remain. It was similar to like gift wrapped. Don't know how this happened, but ice characters also achieve the same ability. So like, for example, if you got ice waved by a chaos, and you ran into an obstacle, you would remain in ice block for like another 8 seconds or 7 seconds or however long the ice wave duration would be. And if you don't know how overpowered that is extremely fucking overpowered, and it was a minor counter to Extreme Gear Sonic temporarily. However, it would not be enough to stop such fucking speeds until they nerfed them, and until they added a new character, a challenger character, which was fucking retarded. It was known as Valhalla Surge. Now, I don't know the name of any of her items, but I can tell you what they all do. After using this character, after the season where she released and I chose not to and suffered traumatically, I have learned that this character is by far the easiest win method next to EGS. Like, it might not be as easy as EGS, but holy fuck, whenever you're racing with this character, it's almost a choice to lose. As some of my friends have described it, it's like the Weenie Hut Jr. version of Surge, man. And, well, I can proudly tell you that I have converted to Weenie Hut Jr. for the time being. For some easy ass trophies, I couldn't give a flying fuck at this point. Like, last season I did so bad, bro. And I've reflected on myself for a bit, like telling myself that, oh fuck, I'm probably really bad at this game now, I should probably stop. And since I'm playing this other mobile game, Legends, I was like, well, I kind of play this one more, maybe I should just give up. Upon bestowing myself with such power as Weenie Hut Jr. Surge, I have learned a valuable lesson. This character is fucking cracked. Like, her projectile, right, is like a tomahawk, an electric tomahawk of a sort. And it goes through obstacles, goes pretty damn far, rather fast. But here's the kicker, right? You can run into it after you've launched it and it lands in a stationary position, and it will shoot again. And you can do this a couple times until it becomes invisible. However, it's up to speculation whether the invisible ones also launch. So you can create this complete mess of obstacles around the track which will randomly hit your opponents and take away their items, man. It's really fucking annoying. Like, if you play any other character that isn't Valhalla Surge, you have to basically hit every obstacle in the game to survive, because this character is broken as fuck. Not only that, their boost has the ability to stack. Now, if you don't know what stacking is, I've already mentioned it with Extreme Gear Sonic, where if you place a boost, you can pick up another one and then actually receive the boost that the actual pit that you spawn will give you. Home Run did the same thing. We used to actually have it as a mechanic in the past. It was so retarded, if you ask me. Like, I can't even say it politely, man. HARDlight do not know what they're doing. I've noticed this trend as well since Galahad. They love to just recycle overpowered things that they've done in the past that they know have worked, and then resell it in a repackaged, more broken variant. Like, Galahad is just a more steroided wave, or you could say EGS is just a more broken werehog. Valhalla Surge is like a broken ass version of, like, you could say almost Rusty Rose in a sense, man. Or like 3.0 as well, in that kind of regard with the trap. I think the trap's very similar to Vision Scramble. However, it fucking moves up and down like a fucking sine wave. It's so funny, like, and it's very hard to dodge sometimes. You can get a few perfect dodges on it, sure, but damn, if you get hit by that, it is completely game over. Now, Supersonic would be like an okay counter Burning Blaze as well, but like I told you, if you're not using the character, you have to be hitting several obstacles. There are a few other characters as well that stand like a slight chance now, and like, you don't actually stand a chance. If you're using non-Valhalla Surge against VHS, then don't expect to win. If you have that expectation, you're going to come off this game depressed, like. So that's a lesson from me. Valhalla is fucked. She's the lousiest piece of shit I've ever seen HARDlight ever do. Why her boost stacks, I don't know. But like I told you, they love to just recycle old mechanics. And like, they just deliberately did this, man. It's all to sell a product. Like, I'd honestly consider it legal scamming, man. Like, they release Extreme Gear Sonic, make him so broken that you have to buy him or level him up to use him and have a chance against these other top players. And then after, what, like 30 days, they just fucking cut him in half, man. So what about all these people that just paid for this character? Like, they've done this so many fucking times. It's hilarious, man, that people always fall for it. Like, and I mean, me, myself, have purchased that character, man. But I'm a fan of Sonic Riders, so either fucking way, I'm a happy person. And also, I got 7k off it, so like, I got a win-win off it. But the fact that so many people that genuinely suck at the game could get up as far as 7,050 and then tank, well, you know, I'm not going to mention any names, but people know who I'm talking about. And then so many other players could achieve 7.1, possibly more if they had any more time to waste. But everybody knows how shit the fucking game is, so they knew when to fucking walk away, like, and take their winnings. So of course, man, HARDlight have put everybody in that situation once again with this Valhalla Surge. Of course, there were a few other like balance changes. Like, of course, a lot of boosts got stronger. Like fire boost got better, money boost got better, e boost got better. Well, I mean, didn't really get better, but like a few other boosts, man, got buffed. A few other items got changed. Like, I'm not going to be able to sit here and go through everything. I don't have it on hand, nor do I care enough, and I don't think you do either. But both these two seasons, man, with Valhalla and EGS have just been chaos. Like, and I don't mean the character. I mean it was utter catastrophe for everybody. Like, even the people that were using the character, they were expressing how retarded it was. Or for someone like Ultra, who was just using common, ordinary stuff, like he was somehow playing against them and not having any issues with them. Well, obviously he was having issues with them, but he was still able to outplay them, which just goes to show you how fucking ass these people are. Like, using one of the best characters in the game, and this guy's using like fucking Metal Sonic or Percival on you, and you're losing. Like, what does that tell you about yourself? Look in the mirror, man. Ask yourself, what do you gain off sweating so hard on speed battle, dropping money left, right, and center on vaults to get the next character that's like recently released because you can't win? When are you going to actually learn to escape the loop? Because you're going to be trapped in it forever. The game's nearly been running for 7 years, and people have been doing this on and on and on and on, man. This is terrible. Like, HARDlight will never stop their methods, man. Their team is so ignorant and arrogant that, like, I don't know why anyone wastes their time with them, man. As far as I like to blame the players, the devs are such a problem, man. Like, I don't know how the hell they get away with all this stuff. Like, if I was working in a computer business, man, and something was bugged before release, now, I don't know about you, I would not put that out to the public and sell that as a product or attempt to get people to buy things on it. Like, I don't know, man. That's a bit of a joke. Like it's almost like you're asking people to compensate you for your error. Like, oh, oops, we made EGS way too fast, guys. We're still gonna put out this vault though, and this reward grid, which makes you watch like 20 fucking ads. Like, please, guys, do your worst. We'll fix it soon, guys, I promise. Also, we got this client update coming out next week, guys. We hate to tell you this, but it's built on an old build of balances. So, like, whenever we nerfed EGS, yeah, well, we're about to do a fucking, what do you call that? Windows, fucking, what do you call that thing that Windows can do whenever you corrupt Windows? Like, it backtracks to, like, a previous functioning state, man. HARDlight just did that, man, for, like, 2 hours there, literally, like, 2 or 3 days ago. And made EGS good, and, like, all them balance changes for fire boost and for all these other items gone again, man. So, yeah, pretty funny. Valhalla Surge still runs the game, though. We also got Pyromancer Blaze, who I think was pretty much the reason why Fire Boost got a buff in the first place. She's okay. She has like a Valkyrie attack and then some stupid ass trap that's like very similar to Dragon Claw's projectile in terms of effect. But she's not fucking revolutionary. Yeah, man, HARDlight are really on some shit, man. I don't know where they came up with this crap, man. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think down below, by the way, of like how HARDlight have been treating the game and how they've honestly been treating you, the consumer, man. Because of course, people think that they're nice people in the Discord, like, but you're only showing the good. Like, that server is, I don't even know, man. I have never seen the HARDlight server in about a year. I have no idea what's going on there, nor do I want to know. But I can tell you one thing. I've heard that it's full of fucking drones, like these UAVs or some shit, bro. Or they're all chat GBTs, like, evolved into humans. I can't answer that. But one thing's for sure, I know a lot of you aren't using that server, and if you are, please rethink how you're spending your time, because free time is very limited these days if you're a working person. Last season when Valhalla was out, I tried Super for a while, tried Percival for a while, tried DFS, tried a couple other things, and it was a fucking nightmare, man. I think I stopped at like 6.4 and just said, yeah, I'm done, man. Sawyer got like a 300 trophy gap on the prestige board. Well, he's still hella behind, but like, it's the fact that my 1000 advantage is gone now because I chose not to invest in a character. No, I need to swallow my pride this season. I'm going to have this available to me, because if I don't, I'm going to be fucked. And if I play less speed battle, I'll be able to achieve godly in Dragon Ball Legends PvP, which I think is much more rewarding than any leaderboard finish that speed battle could ever give you. For the most part, you're having fun in Dragon Ball Legends. Now, I'm not recommending that game to anybody. It's gambling as well, indirectly in a sense. Gacha games are always shit. But if you like Dragon Ball, I'm afraid that's like one of the only good options you have on mobile. But of course, we got Spark and Zero now, which is a tremendous game. A little bit expensive. I didn't expect new console games to be this expensive considering how scarce they are. Like, people have had PS5s for like a year and a half now, 2 years, and they've been playing PS4 games on them. Like, Sony, I don't get why you're making developers mark up their game prices so much. But yeah, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero is fucking sick, man. All you Sonic fans, I know you should like Dragon Ball. Like, it's literally the inspiration for so much anime and like Japanese IPs. So like, Sonic definitely takes so much inspiration from it. How can you not look at Super Sonic and compare that to Goku and Namek? But yeah, man, these games here are far better than Speed Battle. I tell all of you, highly advise you to go play something else. Heck, go play Block Tales on Roblox. Play Dress to Impress on Roblox. You will have more fun than playing Speed Battle, because it's fucking ass. The people that are on it are even stupider than the stupid choice of choosing to spend hours in that game, because I have just done so for the last week, and I feel very, very bad about myself. So if that's how I feel, I don't want to know how other people could possibly feel. I know a lot of people take their fucking rage out in this game. They're demented, if you ask me. But yeah, that's my take on it, man. And I think I should actually wrap it up on that. So you can be in the Salty Spittoon playing Brokill if you want, or you can be in the Weenie Hut Junior using Valhalla. But either way, if you're playing Speed Battle, make sure you do your best to make them Valhallas pay, except me. If you find me, let me win. That's right. Publicly begging for trophies is the new technique. I am shamelessly telling you now. Give me all your trophies. Give me all your trophies. Give me trophies. Or bad things will happen to you. Just so you know. But I would also like to thank everybody for sticking around, being patient. It's really nice that I'm able to still upload videos and see comments that people will still be supportive of me no matter what, even if I am negligent for a long ass period of time. I will hopefully record more Speed Battle videos. For now, I think that I'm going to head off, and we will then speak again in another video. So it's been your main man, Typho. Let me know down below how you're feeling, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe for more, of course. And I'll see you all again in the future. Hope you all have a good one. Typho signing off.